Look at Kaho. 23 years old. Youngest player in the tournament. By far. I think 1-0 is next with 26. So, he's definitely back when it comes to playing 1-0. There's no denying in that. Defeating him twice in a row. But how about his Night Elf matchup? How about his Orc matchup? I think against Orc was pretty good. In WSB, he reached top 4. So in general, LawLiet considered the favorite, but the last encounter between them went to Kaho. And once again, I have no idea what that means. I guess LawLiet, Warden, by far best. Where's Kaho at? That's the question. Our map picks Terraner Stand. Okay. That's the neutral ground. Kaho going for Last Refuge, where he was successful yesterday too. LawLiet with Amazonia. So similar maps to yesterday when it comes to the picks. Between Kaho and Colorful. Terraner Stand is a new one though. How wild is this gonna be? From a first hero variety point of view, it should definitely go in LawLiet's favor. Problem is, a lot of the heroes that you can pick as first heroes can be countered by a Demon Hunter, and that is what Kaho is currently the strongest at, as he just displayed yesterday. So on Terranas, I do expect some Demon Hunters, and then we see where we go from here. It's a little bit of a styles clash. Kaho, a lot of routine, good mechanics. For LawLiet, his strength, for sure. Creativity, creep routes. There he got an edge. How good are the bear base races? How good are the Huntress pushes? LawLiet played a Dark Ranger first in his opening match versus 1-2-0. So that shows you how much of a trickster he can be. Didn't work, but was a nice challenge. And we got ourselves a game. It is Kaho on the left-hand side versus LawLiet on the right-hand side. Another best of 3. Whoever wins this gets to the top of the league alongside Happy. Both players have lost the map, but not the match. And yeah, the typical play is Demon Hunter. Creep up the lab relatively quickly. Go for bears and drop your opponent. But that's also kind of easy to read. Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter. We stick with the norm. This league probably too important to go for any big shenanigans. Warden Mirror would be so fire. Moon and LawLiet played it once, I think. Apart from that, I haven't seen it too much. Pretty perfect with the schedule so far. Games just lining up perfectly. LawLiet has to score early in the tournament, as his last opponent will be Happy. So you gotta be careful with that. Kinda cool that this overlay shows the available moon juice. Never thought about that. But yeah, we start with the mercenary camp, as is the norm. And who does it better? Can someone steal something? Kaho already pulling 2 camps together. Got the camp, and that is slippers. Quite nice. It's oftentimes the case that LawLiet ends up with weaker items, and oh my god, that's the freaking dream. That's nothing but the dream for Kaho. Double slippers and invul potion. That's just perfect. Circlet and claw here, we're good to go. Yep, Oh my god. Yeah, Fly is laughing as well, for good reason. You can't contest this Demon Hunter, can you? This is a brutal early game for LawLiet. And he's losing the Shadow Priest immediately. Our Korean Show Cup champion is taking quite a beating here. How do you stop this Demon Hunter? He's fast, he got crazy attacks. Beat! As you can see, even 2 hits during the Shadow Melt fade. Dominance. Kaho, so far, crazy dominance. Sells the TP for boots and staff. Takes that away from LawLiet, who is kind of doing the same but keeps his town portal. Selling the town portal for Kaho might be an opening for LawLiet to take it late game. Wow, he's so confident that he's expanding. Oh my god, look at the Demon Hunter just melting. The Berserker is a no factor, would just be dead. LawLiet gotta commit. You gotta commit! And gets it! Maybe on the cost of a TP. But that's what you have to be going for. He's so... Ooh, gets the Shadow Priest as well. Great comeback by LawLiet, even though it cost the TP. Preventing that expansion and getting the Mercenary was super important. Man, the cojones on LawLiet staying in there just for the Shadow Priest. And no Berserker interception just far. Damage is still okay. But what's next? Kaho's game plan cancelled for now. Still adamant that it can go for an expansion. Interesting. Staff's not on cooldown, of course, but can you cross the map to be there in time while you're under pressure and your opponent wants to delay your lures? Doubtful. Berserker are a good target, of course, but can be microed to the side quite easily. And yes, since someone was asking, the 3 people in the bottom right are TH, Infi, and Fly in that car. Still one of the greatest animations that we've ever seen in Warcraft 3. Naga versus Naga, but no battle in the middle. But a creep check. Yeah, LawLiet, pretty classic game plan. Very, very fast lab. But of giant strength, just a lot of HP, but nothing else. It's not perfect. Berserker denied. Engine of War goes down, and that lab is not up yet. Invo Potion committed. Interesting choice. To not get slowed, I guess, to go for a little hero kill. Kaho! Would have been a nice move to get up with Wisp in front to block. But that doesn't work. Does the hero kill work? I think he's too close to the Moonwells, which will drain a lot. Doesn't even have to go for it. And now we move back. Staff should be off cooldown exactly. So far, it's only Dryads. LawLiet is not taking tier 3. As Kaho is queuing a lot of upgrades. Ooh, AP in the north. Kaho has to still crib his natural. Will he see it? It's daytime. Vision is there. He saw it. Nicely done by Kaho. Demon Hunter willing to contest this, but against 2 slippers. What are you even supposed to do? And as great as these dodges are, Wisp will not die? Second chance for that AP? But he's probably abandoning it. Where does this game go? It's really uncharted territory. A new... Wait, there's a building missing. Oh, he's building a moonwell on the right-hand side for a little bit of healing while trying to keep up the pressure with Dryads. Not going for his own expansion at all. For Kaho, of course, the biggest thing that the expo comes up. Even a shop. Yeah, this is pretty all in for LawLiet. I've rarely seen this strat before. One base Dryad push. But maybe because it's so unconventional, it's just working out. Kaho drowned 400 gold in that Tree of Life and it's not paying off. Just with the stalemate that we got here. Good utility for Kaho now though. With heal scroll, illusions. But LawLiet counter-expanding. Bought enough time to keep Kaho busy in the north. Even getting level 3 from this. And with Naga and Dryads, he has a lot of crowd control. So he can always run away if he wanted to. Will Kaho sniff out that this push is almost over? For LawLiet now, he got a staff, that's good. But he has to get something done with this push. That's 3 buildings that he invested in, plus the delayed tech. I don't know, Kev. Plus this Demon Hunter is still a beast with +8. How do you save this Demon Hunter? Needs to staff it and then staff back in. Yes, no Staff of Sanctuary. Oh, sick deny on Kaho's side. Ooh, there was no Moonwell anymore. No Moon Juice at all in the base, only on the right-hand side. Yikes, that's bad. Wisps are detonating like crazy to make healing a little more costly, but the heal scroll is there. I think this is over. This is easily defended. But it wasn't an all-in. It was just a very costly transition, I guess. Potion needs to be swapped. Gets a Dryad kill, maybe even 2. And that's level 2 on the Naga for Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter still packing a punch, but so is the Naga. Careful, Mana Shield! There is no Fork Lightning against Dryads. Why would you go for that? And the Mana Shield is a lifesaver for LawLiet. Oh my god, what a play. Still even Dryad exchanges. This shop has been proven to be so good. But he still needs a bigger kill. Naga has nothing. She's naked. Can he reach? There's no mana anymore. The AP! All of a sudden, this AP is paying off. Oh my. It was all just a setup for such a long time. Are you kidding me? And that's the second hero down. Big investment, of course, into all these items. But man, what a genius strike of brilliance by LawLiet, taking 2 more units possibly. Only the archer was staffed. And now, that game is still open. All calculated indeed. But it was 2 potions. It was an investment into Mana Shield. Expo is still not up. It's still problematic as Kaho is taking to tier 3. And LawLiet is not. Big mana potion. Well, that's a lot of tankiness for the Naga. And level 4 on the Demon Hunter. Can he solo that spot? Oh, wait. Oh, the Tree of Life. Careful. Oof, LawLiet playing it on the verge. And on the edge. But maybe that's what you have to do. Kaho proves to be pretty good in mirror matches. He's running away with the Naga now. Level 2 on the Frost Arrow. For a long time, LawLiet was a big fan of multiple orbs of venom. I don't think we will see that here. Ultravision advantage will lie with LawLiet in a second. And we end up on 50-50. 2 base. But one player is tier 3. The other player is tier 2. Can the Mass Dryads work in classic Moon fashion? Upgrades 1-0 on both sides. 1000 moon juice. Oh, creep check though. Everything is poisoned up. There might be 2 Dryads up for the taking. And both Nagi end up on level 3. Fork Lightning only for hero focus, which is just tickling a little bit at this stage of the game. But Master Bears. LawLiet, how do you stop Master Bears? Nobody can stop the Smile of Fly. So much is clear. And there's no Nature's Blessing. LawLiet had the stylish moments. But in the end, the win might just go to Kaho. Oh my god, he got Boots of Kel'Thuzad as well. This Demon Hunter, look at the Demon Hunter. When there's no miss. He's disintegrating his opponent's hero. There's no chance against plus 12 intelligence. It's absurd. It's so absurd. Heal scroll gone. He has 1 more left. And oh, would he love to have Reju now. Mana shield enabled once again. LawLiet is able to hold that expo for now. At least. Demon slowed. There's a Moonwell. Oh my god, this is... It's still not decided. LawLiet grabs the supply lead as he plays the mass poison advantage and the movement speed advantage. But here is the Demon Hunter. And oh my god, is that a beast. Rarely seen such an influential first hero. Both players are losing a lot in these fights. But as long as LawLiet is holding this expo, there might still be a chance. But he can't play 1 base. Ideally, you have to get rid of Kaho's base, but I don't see that happening. Lots of Moonwells. Dry. Can't reach, but it's a hold. Tough to tackle bears. But for now it's working. Is there ever gonna be a tier 3? This Demon Hunter also has orb, so... Yep. Yep. $64 pop. Close to level 5. Mana shield 2. I don't even know what the value is. On mana shield. That attack speed is ridiculous. And there's level 5. Well, North gets cleaned up. That's the AP gone. That's the shop gone. I think the only hurtful loss would be the Moonwell in the upper right, but that's not touched at all. And off we go. Laboratory. Is it Zappers or Zeppelin? Should be a Zeppelin. There it is. Double orb on Kaho. How is Kaho supposed to lose this? With the tech advantage. With this first hero. He has Reju. He has Roar. LawLiet is trying to buy time for the tier 3 transition to get his bears himself. But this just seems undoable. Scroll protection as well. Supply is even. Utility is definitely on Kaho's side. LawLiet trying to go for a hero focus. Muddy is in. Heal scroll is in. Naga staffed out of the fight. Invo potion was committed and the Zeppelin is helping quite a bit here. But That Naga will be back in a bit. And Demon Hunter level 5 now as well. Oh my god. He's just a raid boss. He's just a raid boss. And Riju is on top of that now as well. LawLiet calls for the game, and Kaho again winning a Night Elf mirror. Was that too fancy by LawLiet? Was that too, too much outside the box? That's the question. The setup was quite nice. But how do you stop this? I mean, the expo timing by Kaho was really, really good. But this was, of course, all enabled too by the double slippers Demon Hunter. An absolute beast. If the item drops are a little evened out in the middle of the game, then maybe there's a chance. LawLiet is not without chances. And Amazonia is next. Is that a classic bottom play? Take away the potential for item drops and just push early. LawLiet lost the first map yesterday as well, and then came back swinging with 2 wins in a row. He needs that again. Not a great feeling to start a series like that, even though the highlight reels will be for LawLiet, that's for sure. That fight in the upper right, where the AP got the last hit. Mwah. But Kaho starting into TP League as the underdog, as the youngest player with 2-0. That helps a lot. Least experienced player by far. Shortest stint in the pro scene by far. Just a freaking great talent. In Amazonia, I haven't seen Bear Mirror on Amazonia in a long time. It's usually one player going Demon Hunter, one player going Potom. And I expect that as well. Is that the big chance for LawLiet? Terranas was really big. Very hard to push with Potom. That's different on Amazonia. Oh. As our game starting. We got Kaho on the left-hand side in the blue. No, in the yellow? Wait, that's confusing. So it's LawLiet in the blue on the left-hand side, while he's displayed in red on the right-hand side, and Kaho is in the blue, which is originally LawLiet's color, but on the left-hand side when he's spawning in yellow on the right-hand side. My brain just broke. Confusion, yeah. Mass confusion. I might hurt myself. So confused am I. Okay. LawLiet with the demon. Both with the Demon Hunter. Nobody going Potom here. Is that an old school Amazonia Bear Mirror? There's still potential for some shenanigans. Shredder pushes. Sappers. Rushing to the mercenary camps. But yeah, you gotta keep in mind that LawLiet is left. Kaho is right. Will he be right with that hero pick? He was yesterday. And I think LawLiet is right to not go into bottoms. That seemed figured out. Felt like Kaho had an epiphany yesterday on how to defend these, and it worked well. But first off, we start with the classic level 2 creeps. Are the items better this time? Claws for LawLiet, that feels good. Circlet for Kaho, also not the worst. Dude, there's just so much information on this screen, holy moly. Okay, a little bit of damage from the claws, a little bit of HP from the gauntlets. That's an inventory you can fight with, and on the other side the mantle is of course relatively useless. And it is the standard setup. Level 2 into Berserker. What a cue for this song. Wonderful. Double mantle. Naga will be happy. I mean, it's raining. Good to have several layers of clothes. The music is a little bit too excited for a Night of Mirror 3 minutes in. Ouch. That regen is absolutely necessary. Both taking a beating. Okay, things seem fine. And we set up for a bear mirror. Or is LawLiet moving away from it? He was never the biggest fan of it. Okay, it was just a hunter sword. I thought, did he see the tree up there at the lab? But no. Just a hunter sword, just straight up bears. Level lead for LawLiet. I wonder why. Ah, the Murlocs, I guess? Not sure. Kaho will end up on level 3 as well. Almost the same amount of archers, LawLiet a little further behind. That's about it. So no shredder push. We fight with Nagas as straight up as it gets. Mass Chim's coming. Oh man. That was the dream, wasn't it? When Joshishi was still around and got absolutely obliterated by LawLiet on this very map. Reveal results in the kill. And so far I'd say LawLiet having a good early. Demon Hunter's bullying. But now he's coming in with the Naga as well. Oh, is it worth another reveal? Gotta be careful about his own Naga. Kaho with the whiz block. Uh-oh. How do you save this Naga? I don't think you can. Nope, not against the level 2 Demon Hunter. And out goes the good early game. Massive XP boost. Kinda lucky for LawLiet to lose the Naga on level 1.9. But if he gets the lore here, that's way bigger. That's way more important. But on the other side, same thing is happening. Lore's cancelled on both sides. We end up with Demon Hunter Naga archers. And it's a little bit of a game of chicken. Losing a 1.9 Naga is really good. Well, I don't think losing your hero is ever good. But there she's back. Of course, it could have been way worse. What if she dies again, though? Not moving. Do you want to face a Demon Hunter straight up? I don't think so. Nicely salvaging this with the Archer Dance. Boots on both sides and still lures prevented. LawLiet far ahead with lures and ahead in tech. What is he? Trapped? No, he's not. Good distraction. Oh, that's a big win. And what? What? How? Did he move the Naga into this position so the Demon Hunter can't reach? No way. No way. LawLiet is a good League of Legends player as well. He probably knows how far he can take it. Damn, Kaho. We said this a bunch, but whenever a new player is rising to the scene, oftentimes his mechanics are really good and he's mimicking the top players really, really well. But Kaho is something different. Miss. Kaho is different, man. He has these strikes of genius that you rarely see in other new players. And now we settle on tier 3 in just a bit. He's just roaming, continuously roaming. For how long is the question? Getting caught by a long ice arrow? It's fine. And LawLiet's Naga is crept a lot better than his opponent. And there it is, Zeppelin. This will carry a lot of bears in a bit. But at the moment, you don't have bears. Yet, you're flying into your opponent's base. And it's level 2 Fork Lightning. And you can zap some wisps. Exactly. Toxie says it. That's annoying. Kaho is already short, relatively short on lumber. He's looking for the perfect spot. There it is. 3 wisps. Zap! Instant kill. That's good value. Forcing Kaho back away from the natural, at least for now. Counter Zeppelin. Okay, so they both are aware. Another zap. That's 4 wisps, right? But in the meantime, LawLiet can creep. As so often, his creeping game is the best, and his Vamp Aura is the best as well. Doesn't get better in Bear Mirror. How do you get lumber? Kaho has master bears already, but this will cut into upgrades big time. LawLiet only now going for the 1-0, but he will surpass him quite easily. Oh, this is masterclass. He needs a shredder? Maybe. 4 wisp difference. And I feel like this entire game, LawLiet is just ahead. And with the Vamp Aura, he feels confident enough to take this to game 3. Engine of War down 2nd mercenary camp as well. Wow, that's huge. He's almost a level ahead on both heroes. Double Vamp Aura. Oh man, if only that would stack, eh? There's not much left for Kaho to creep, and how do you get the heroes up? Double orb of venom. That's quite nice. I'm not too sure what the items indicate. Maybe it's cooldown in the shop of orb and staff. The Naga is still enjoying the view. You can't fight. Kaho's down in supply. Is he down in upgrades too? Nope, but in a second. Now it's 1-1. He's probably, like, she's probably flying first class as well. Massage chair. Free champagne. All the glory. Kaho's down to 8 wisps. No shredder. How will he ever upgrade his units? Wait, the Naga's dead! Oh no, he caught her! Oh no! That's unfortunate. Level 3 hero dead. Okay, that's a way to get back in games. Somehow he caught him. Oh, that's a yikes indeed. But LawLiet, he doesn't really matter. He doesn't really care if his hero is gone or not. Takes Kaho off the map, goes for a push, and takes the fight without the Naga. That's brave, to say the very least. But you know what? You can just kill the opposing Naga, maybe, if not drain a lot of moon juice. Dryads are getting attacked. I'm not sure if that's the right call, my man. Almost, oh, good saves to the left-hand side. Now 6 bears. Is he triggered a little bit, or was this necessary to prevent red spots? I think this is the move to prevent red spots. At least for now. Woody, thank you for the 14-month resub. Happy New Year back to Warcraft. Happy New Year, Woody. Ooh, he anticipates the Zeppelin position. Supply still even, resources relatively even. Banking begins. And Naga's back. Only one orb on LawLiet. That might... Yeah, changes now. Stanislav, thank you for buying a shirt. Thanks a lot for what you're doing, guys. Thank you for supporting us, mate. And here's the bear drop. Is LawLiet ready? Naga is surrounded, has to reposition, but there's no wisp set up. Here's the roar. Yeah, he does have Nature's Blessing, but is that enough? I kinda doubt it. Zaps the wisps immediately. Ooh, he needs so much repair. He needs so much repair. He needs so much damage as well. Demon Hunter staffed out. Naga in trouble. Roar reapplied. But man, this is half a tree of wisps. Another... Zeppelin down, the bears are all falling apart. What a defense by LawLiet. Keeps the tree up. Lost a bit of supply, especially wisps. But his fighting army is still strong, isn't it? 4 bears on both sides. 2 upgrades. Kasimir Katzenknecht, thank you for the 3-month resub. Happy New Year. Almost all alive for Kaho. Yeah, but that's a big commitment to go for this tree. All he killed was wisps and got some mining. And Kaho can never take a straight up fight. Like, there's a vamp aura, the upgrades, the heroes, everything in favor of LawLiet. Oh! Oh no, something went wrong. Yeah, I see that. There we go. Kaho now with 1-1 after 17 minutes. And Unholy Aura. Oh, of course. Oh my god, these items are insane. And with his movement speed advantage, he can always catch up with his opponent. One heal scroll on Kao's side, that's helpful. But that's probably the only advantage he has. Hey! Stream, don't let me down. There we go. Set the big fight. How is Kaho supposed to win this with the best positioning possible? He was a little bit of a mini colorful, so maybe he can do something here. Naga safe to the side. Same for the Demon Hunter. Both. Okay. Helping out with Reju. Invo potions as well. Mana burn. Moon juice. Empty potion. And wait, is Kaho just winning this? No way. Demon Hunter's back in the fight now. And that should be 3 bears going down as the Naga and especially the Dryads. Yep, can easily clean this up. My god, this was a 15 supply swing or anything. Chaos Demon Hunter, the Naga did survive, but oh, there was a sick fork lightning, but so does the Demon Hunter actually. And Kaho holds. To my surprise, he holds a little bit too much hero focus maybe on LawLiet's side. Wanted to end it here. Is this game even out? Oh, that was 4 bears dead? That was sick. Also, wait, did the Demon Hunter die? It says the Demon Hunter died in the overlay. I did miss the Demon Hunter kill, yes! And yeah, okay, that was expensive. Dude, if Kaho wins this game from the position he was in, that's nothing but magnificent. Kaho holding on to dear life. He wants his 2-0. God damn it, stream! Oftentimes the case. The later it gets in China, the worse the connection to Douyu becomes. There we go. That should work. Oh no. I don't want your chat. Main base is about to be empty. He's even catching up in upgrades. LawLiet is mining for a little bit longer than his opponent, but that's about it. The hero levels alone should be able to do this. Oh, Kaho gets intercepted! The Naga surrounded immediately and she's just dead! And that's game! Oh my god, the comeback just disrupted! And LawLiet brings it to game 3. Oof. Oof, that was sick. Okay. It felt like, okay, you're trying to come back. I'll let you come back. Just close enough so I can smash you. Yeah, that movement was a little odd. To say the least. Just running into a surround LawLiet with his finger on the trigger. Was he alt tapped? Not really. Not really. Was probably looking somewhere else. Not staffing, not getting out. Weird. So, we go game 3. Again, just as we did in Happy versus 120. And we decide everything on Last Refuge. That's Kaho's... No, that's LawLiet's map, apparently. The Naga kind of won the game for LawLiet. The Zeppelin drop with the Naga, nicely played outside the box. That's not something you see every day. But yeah, it got kind of close. Also, very good hold on the Tree of Eternity. And this is the decision. One of these two players will go 2-0. After the first 2 playdays. And one of them will be 1-1. So, here's quite a few chances for something else than Bear Mirror. This is what we all love, right? Mass range is a strategy. Talons are a strategy. Wild mixes of both are a strategy. As we have Kaho on the upper right hand side in yellow and LawLiet in the blue bottom left hand side. Both players not without flaws. Item drops determine the early game quite a bit. And again we go into a Demon Hunter mirror. I think it's almost the least likely to see a Bear Mirror. I'd say that... Wow, Fly has had enough. You and your Demon Hunters, you and your bears. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay, glad that he's not doing the camera. Yeah, I think LawLiet going Talons is likely here. Just leaving at the beginning of the game. When people in Twitch that tell me I have to switch into the game when 1 second in because otherwise they miss everything. Ring for LawLiet, claws for Kaho. Is that another good indicator for how this game progresses? As whoever found damage first had the lead in this series. Can still even out, of course, but having a bit more damage leads to faster levels and maybe control in the middle. The biggest tell about the future strategies is the archer count in the north, or at the top. So far, both played relatively greedy, and LawLiet stops at 2 archers. Okay. Kaho feeling brave, gets the ring himself now. And if LawLiet gets a claw, everything is even out. Double ring. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, he indeed stops at 2 archers. That's greedy. Man, a co-cast of TH and Fly. There's a lot of knowledge involved here. Okay, Vamp Aura drops. Nope, Belt of Giant Strength. Sorry, that taskbar is not coming from me, everybody. I'm sorry. What's Kaho getting? It'll take some time. Okay, Roar of the Magi, a little bit more mana. Mercs on both sides. And Nope. Okay, that's why we skipped archers on LawLiet's side. Still a bit of an advantage, army-wise, for Kaho, but also a bigger investment. OBS version 27.2, lol. We're at 28.1 currently. Yes, thank you. Wow, like 11 armor demon hunter, soon to be 1000 HP. Keeper instantly by LawLiet. He's going mass orbs, isn't he? Is he canceling that keeper? No, he's not. Deliberate decision! Lost! Almost lasted. Triggers one of the end snares, but he just wants to go for the demon hunter. The illusion block, kinda nice, but doesn't lead to too much. Archer about to be falling for Kaho. She's lost, but so is the demon hunter. And Kaho's fighting back strong. Wow, this is interesting. Creeps are getting involved again. LawLiet, careful. 8 armor do help. This has to be triple orb. LawLiet special. And it's Kaho going for talents. Big surprise. Didn't really pay attention to if he built a hunter's hole or not. Great scout. But he's too far away, but at least he knows that he can go for his own red spot now. What's the plus 46 next to Chaos Demon Hunter? I think that's recent regen? I'm not sure though. Battle bongos, not that great. For LawLiet, couple of stats for the keeper, also not too helpful. Bears versus talents. We will get crazy fights. Will LawLiet allow him to get Cyclone? Or will he push faster? That is Thornsour. Thornsour doesn't do anything currently. Maybe that is the reason for the Kaho switch to talents. Might help later when there's bears on Kaho's side as well. But yeah, he's dodging the bear mirror. What's the best item that can drop? Arguably Brilliance Aura and everything with movement speed. So Katka's Pipe, Unholy Aura or Endurance Aura, I'd say. Brilliance Aura good for DH Naga, for bears. Bears and dryads. And also talents. Greater Mana Potion's really good. Not really in this matchup. For Happy in 1-0 it was. Master Training almost done. Keep a third. Try Hero Talents by Kaho. What a curveball. Keeper will mostly be used as an orb carry. It's a pretty even game so far. Comes down to the first fight mostly. Nobody's expanding. Both are ramping up their armies. More dryads for LawLiet who are magic immune, can't be cycloned. Piercing damage does a lot of damage against talents. Keeper level 3. So is the Naga. Heal wards on Kaho's side. And off we go. We have a little bit of a battle here. Instant entangle on the demon. There is a town portal. There's also a staff. And yeah, this didn't really work out. He got the Shadow Priest though. And Master Talents are done. Going for the Keeper. Oh, that poor Keeper. Having to be staffed out. That might expose the Demon Hunter to a degree. The heal ward is lasting for a long time. Trades it now for a bear. Phenomenal. Kaho smashing that fight despite having the low ground. Tri-hero combo just worked really well. Picks up the scraps, gets further ahead in experience, and the Keeper is back healing. Almost up that Talon, but the heal ward not strong enough. Okay, so apparently the number is not healing done, maybe from Moonwells? Really not sure what this yellow plus is. It's LawLiet who has to bring this back. And cancelling an expansion certainly helps. There must be enough time. There's a town portal. Entangle again. But very, very limited forces for LawLiet. Do you really want to stay here? No, you won't. What's the play now for LawLiet? Dryads, archers, or MGs? Yeah, MGs it is. This will take a long time. And I don't know if he has that time. He's trying to force portals. He's trying to burn items. And again, that heal ward. What a wonderful position on the heal ward this is. Can't be reached with anything. Oh, this is glorious. This is so much healing done. Kaho, the young god, closing in on the 2-1. If he can delay the mountain giants. One is out, but one is not enough. You need more than that. They soak up an absurd amount of damage. Demon Hunter battle. One has some healing. The staff prevented. Invo potion force counter switched again to the Demon Hunter of Kaho. Miss. And the TP. But what about the keep on the left-hand side? Dead. And with that, a chunk of experience going towards LawLiet, who held bravely and just the right amount of time. But look at the moon juice. It's horrible for both players. And Kaho is trying this expansion once again. If he establishes the mountain giants, Kaho needs an answer. Was LawLiet prevented from buying the Naga in the mid-game? No, not really. I was surprised as well. He immediately chose Keeper and stuck with it. He had a chance to switch, but didn't do it. Still game on a knife's edge. Both want to expand, both stay at 50. Oh, Kaho breaking actually. Can the mountain giants create enough space? When is Kaho switching his tech? Wow, are they displaying that there's 8 cyclones ready? That's pretty sick information. Sapper? Okay. Good luck with the tech switch if you can't build anything. Ferries. How often does a ferry have to attack a mountain giant for it to be dead? 150 times? That's a long time. Even more, I guess. Maybe 300 times. Expo up for LawLiet, Expo up for Kaho. Kaho can't build anything at the moment. Yeah. The ferries are against the dryads. I know. Will we get some ultimates? We haven't seen any ultimates these days. But it seems like there's no solid counter to the mountain giants. And I'm worried for Kaho. You can't overwhelm with mass anymore, because it's 2 base, 2 base. Also 3 production building against 2, 3? He's running out of options. He missed the cue to go into bears, maybe. Entangle, a little bit of chip damage. And of course, with having only 2 heroes, LawLiet will get closer, a lot closer to Metamorphosis. And this seems to be the fight there. Wow, that fairy dragon was just melting even in flare form. Pretty sick. Can he reach the talents though? There's still 13 cyclones available. Chaos Demon Hunter on the verge of dying. Fairies are doing a solid job. Invis doesn't really work against the Entangle. Taunt again. There's 3 giant mountain giants. That's 5,000 HP that he has to break through. Kaho still picking a solid fight for now. Also with a level 2 Keeper, finally. Taunt. Doesn't really hit that much. Keeper in trouble. He has only a town portal to save himself. Can he not connect to the Demon Hunter? Chaos Demon on the verge of dying, has to be staffed out. Is this the final fight for the series? Demon Hunter of LawLiet also reaching level 5. Can't be cycloned right now because of the anti-magic. And it feels like a lot of the talents are falling and also a lot of the cyclone is gone. And look at the MGs. They were mostly ignored, but you can't ignore them anymore. The siege damage with the sticks does some damage. Naga is entangled. No way to get her out except with an invo potion that she just used. But Kaho just has to run. This Keeper is toast again. And LawLiet takes a 20 food lead with an expansion in the back. As I said, there's just nothing to do against the MGs. And now this entire series and the 2-0 score in the league on the palm of LawLiet's hands. Is this a knockout punch? How can you fight this? He's trying to rebuild, at least a little bit. Desperate times. Oh, the fairies did some good damage. They're kind of countering each other to a degree. Talents just have to run. They can't do much. He is building a kind of a mass fairy-ish army to take care of the dryads. But then what? LawLiet's Keeper is in trouble, but there's an invo potion. We'll probably shift the fight around. He's super close to level 6 and the Naga falls. Keeper, will he fall again? This time on LawLiet's side? Looks like it. He's so greedy with the invo. Oh, uses it now. Is safe. And Demon Hunter's level 6. Metamorphosis unlocked in a second. Doesn't have the mana, but he just has to portal back once. And then that's it. 30 pop lead. And the Demon Hunter's... yeah. This is a sandwich right now. Kaho can't go anywhere. Has no TP. Has no second hero. Has no faith in his game anymore. GG. LawLiet takes map number 3. Once again a comeback after dropping the first one. Map 2 and 3 were his. Comeback kid. And with that, him and Happy are the two players that didn't drop a single series. And there's one player who can still do that too, and that is Lin. Lin had a wonderful match versus Moon yesterday, defeated him 2-0, and then that was just way too good. But LawLiet, slump is over. Can we agree that the slump is over? This wasn't as great as it was yesterday in the spectacular match versus 1-2-0, but good enough. And I feel like it was more to Kaho losing that series. Could have been his. Was a little overwhelmed with the Naga drops on Amazonia. That map was taken away from him. And no transition at all on LR. Slump definitely over. Right on. Right on. But Kaho proving to be very solid in Night Elf Mirror, and there's a lot of Night Elves in this league as he still has to face Moon. But then it's time to show his strength in the matchup versus Orc and versus Undead, and that's where it counts, of course. We go into a little break, and then we're back with the last series of the day, which is Lin versus Colorful.